Won't be long at all before the chances of severe weather will be on the big increase here in Texoma, and that's why we're bringing you a series of special reports to help keep you and your family safe. Tonight, meteorologist Scott Cook introduces us to a pair of storm chasers who have pretty much seen it all.
Take Cover on KFDX is sponsored by Mataska Roofing and First National Bank of Wichita Falls.
As a continuing part of our severe weather special, Take Cover, we're going to take a look at storm spotters and why they do what they do and how they stay safe while chasing the storms.
Power flashes, tornado on the ground.
That's what they look like?
Yes!
When heading out to chase a storm, you never know what you're going to find.
That would be May 30th, 2004, the storm that shortened the Indy 500. And it wound up being 14 tornadoes in 1 hour's time. You don't get that every day.
Even before they see the storm, there are several ways professional spotters keep themselves safe, off, and on the road.
I'm definitely his driver. He can go through and he knows where his target area is going to be, and we'll get that direction. And if he sees something that's just not panning out, then we can change on the fly.
And then we have a spotter network that uses GPS that anybody that can plug that into the radar can see where everybody is, so that tends to help.
For spotters, it's not uncommon to enjoy the thrill and beauty of the chase.
The more I learned, the more I wanted to learn, and then the more I wanted to see it in person. And so it just kind of grew from there.
The sky that God's painted, you know, it can be a really beautiful scene. It's beautiful in its raw form.
But the #1 priority is always safety.
That's the other side of what got me into doing this in the first place, too, is letting people know. Because back when I first started, the warnings weren't near as good as what they are now.
For James and April, the risk of tornadoes hits close to home.
We had one that came 6:18 a.m. I was just waking up. I knew we were under threat. Sure enough, we were under tornado warning. I looked out that window for 3 seconds and I said, we gotta go. That's the most scared I've ever been. It lifted right before it got to the railroad tracks.
The force of Mother Nature can be very scary, life and death in some situations. So unless you know what you're doing, it's best to stay home when severe weather strikes.